I've always had a problem with resilience. I've never been one to be forceful or take charge. I'm relaxed. I'm easygoing. I've never seen the necessity for a change in my life, even though I've never really been happy with certain aspects. So until I started thinking about resilience recently, nothing ever changed. I have situational depression, so things get worse as they happen. Things will happen, and then I'll just think about it and make it worse and worse and worse. So I came up with this framework that I call the 4 A's of resilience. The first A is accept. You need to accept your situation, where you're at, what needs to be changing, and what you need to do to change it. As far as be committed, go all out, don't stop. You need to accept where you're at and what you need to do to fix the situation. The second A is adapt. You need to adapt to the changes that you need to make. You need to be able to and be willing to change where you need to be changing, or change your approach, change what you need to do. Like I said before, I have situational depression, so I'll do something, and if it doesn't work, I'll overthink it and make it worse and worse and worse, which doesn't lend itself well to adapting. It just makes it worse, and then you don't even get to the adapting, and then that just spirals. So you need to be able to change, because change is going to happen regardless of whatever happens. You need to be a director of the change rather than a spectator of what's going on around you, so that you aren't a participant, you just watch. It's not good. The next one is action. Whatever planning you do, whatever adapting you do, whatever thinking you do, without action, you're not going to get anywhere. You won't get anywhere you won't get to where you want to go. You won't get to where you need to go to accomplish your goal. So daily action is important. Whether it's little or a lot, I would suggest a little, so that you don't get overwhelmed, and then you need to be okay with it not happening overnight, because a little bit of action throughout a year is going to be a lot. But if you look at it as, I'm doing this little every day for a month, a week, a couple of weeks, it's not going to do anything for you. So you need to be able to change, act, and know that it won't happen for you overnight. The last one is achievement. When you get to achievement, a lot of people would think this is the easiest part. But the way I look at it is, if you achieve your goal, you need to have another goal and another goal, or wiggle room to have different goals within that one goal. Because if you achieve something and then you're like, okay, I'm done, you're not going to be fulfilled. You're going to go back to square one. And I've always agreed with this saying that life is the journey, not the destination. It's true. You need to be aware of your journey, what you're doing, the process, so that you can be happy with where you're going on the way. But keep going.